You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather, coverage you can count on.
Patrick Wright is here now with your forecast. So Patrick, obviously a very hot day today, so how are we going to see that roll into the evening?
It's going to be another hot evening, so drink plenty of water, have some ice cream, do whatever you need to do, because with those high clouds moving through, that is going to trap some of the heat. Here's what we can expect for our headlines. As I mentioned, it is going to be another hot night tonight. We have some slight cooling coming in tomorrow. However, it's only by a couple of degrees, so the heat will still be with us with temperatures above 100 degrees for everybody in the valley, some places getting to around 108. For now, it'll actually be a little cooler this week later on for the middle of this week, and that means temperatures right around average for this time of year, but still pretty close to 100 degrees. So the heat really isn't going anywhere. We have a few high clouds that will be around tonight. As I mentioned, this will help trap some of that heat closer to the surface and not allow it to escape, therefore cool off as well. There's a chance for a few showers that could pop up in the mountains, but whatever does form, I don't think it will make it to the ground because we don't have a lot of moisture in the air, so the rain will evaporate before it does reach the ground. So we may see some dry lightning, so just be aware if you are out in the mountains this evening. That moves out pretty quickly by early tomorrow morning, and we set the stage for a clear and sunny day all day on Monday, and frankly, most of this week. Lows tonight, mid-70s for most people. 75 in Chico, 77 out towards Redding. This is going to be uncomfortable to sleep in, so be ready with the AC and drink plenty of water before you go to bed. Several times I have woken up in the middle of the night just wanting water, so be ready for that. And tomorrow, more heat on the way, even though we will be a couple degrees cooler. 104 in Chico, 108 in Redding. So there's going to be a lot of heat sticking around, even though we aren't at the peak of this round of heat that we are seeing right now. So be ready for that and know your limits when you are outside. For your running forecast tomorrow, again, just get it done as early as possible. If you do anything outdoors, know your limits, drink plenty of water. And yeah, because it's going to be rather miserable if you want to do it in the afternoon and evening. But here's what we have coming up for the pattern the rest of this week. Ridge of high pressure starts to shift a little bit to the southeast, and that means we start to have some influence from some cooler weather from an area of low pressure to our north, so we don't have as intense of heat, at least for a couple of days. By Wednesday, we're right around average for this time of year, but the ridge of high pressure does start to build right back in for next weekend, so we will see our temperatures climb back to, in some cases, around 110 degrees. So the heat is not going anywhere, and when we do get back to average, it's only for about a day or two. Here's what we have. Temperatures in the upper 90s on Wednesday. The biggest relief we will see is in the overnight lows. Back to the mid to upper 60s for this week, though right after that, our temperatures climb right back into right around 110 degrees for Redding next Saturday, and back into the mid-70s next Saturday and Sunday for the overnight lows. So be ready for more heat, more drinking water, and enjoy some of the ice cream tonight because it is National Ice Cream Day.